Yo, to get your boy Chris Lee, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be matchmaking UFC Perth winners and losers. This is 2 weeks after the event, because I forgot to record the video. Let's get right into it quickly with the winner. Prates showed that he's championship material. I don't think he needs to earn another fight. I don't think he has to fight Morales. I don't think he needs another fight. He just dismantled the former champion, and he's coming off a KO streak. If Makachev and Gary is the fight that's being made, which is rumored, I think you make Morales fight Usman, and I think Carlos Prates waits out and gets the winner of this match, especially if it is Ian Gary. And I think it would be a stylistic nightmare for him against Makachev, but I think it's interesting. You give him a wrestler for the first time. Realistically, this is the only fight I want to make. I don't think he should have to fight Morales. Morales is coming off of a Sean Brady win. He's coming off of the former champion. I think it's an easy match to make. Quillen Selkill knocked out Beneil Dariush and is officially ranked in, I think, 11. Give him Dan Hooker. Give him another Australian or a New Zealand guy. Book it. Why not? Both of them are really fun strikers. Quillen can... the trash talk would be fun. I mean, I doubt they'll make this fight because they're both Australian, but I think you give Quillen someone that's on a losing streak or lost in their last fight. I don't think you give him Gamrot. I think Gamrot deserves a step up in competition. Dan Hooker clearly needs to fight down in the division. I think he's number 8 now. I think this is a no-brainer to make. Steve Erceg, again, he just hasn't looked like himself since getting knocked out by Kai Kara France. He just hasn't. He's just, like, and I see people matching him up with, who was it? Tatsuya Taira, after Taira lost, but I don't know why you'd make that up. I think you give Steve Erceg one more person that's on a losing streak. You give him Amir Albazi, who's not going to chin him. Fun striking matchup, some fun grappling in exchanges. I think this is a no-brainer. Marwan Rahiki, bro, give him Josh Emmett, but they're not going to give him a ranked opponent. They're going to give him one more unranked, and I think one of the best unranked fighters in that division is Morgan Charrier. Make it happen in France in September? That's usually when they go to France, or October. Next time they go to Paris. Make this fight. Morgan Charrier is a big star over there. Manwar is just so incredibly entertaining. The striking fight between these two would be really entertaining to see. And I think Marwar is ready for the ranked opponents of the division. When I saw this dude, when I was breaking down him for Dana White consent, whatever week he was on, I think 10, I thought he could have been a champion. Like, he's so elite. I think this is a fun match to make. I don't think Morgan Charrier is on a winning streak. I think he's on a 2-fight losing streak. He lost to Nathaniel Wood, I believe, and then he got brutally knocked out by Costa. Brendan Perechik, whatever, knocked out Shamil Gaziev as I predicted. He deserves a massive step up in competition. Curtis Blades is going to need a comeback fight because he just got beat up by Josh Hokett. He's going to be out for a couple more months. Brando's probably going to want to celebrate his win, take a couple months off, book this fight near the end of near October, September, maybe in Abu Dhabi. Make this fight happen. I think this would be an interesting stylistic fight. We haven't really seen Brando fight an elite wrestler like Curtis. This would be fun, and also, I mean, Curtis is going to have to fight down in the division, and I don't want to see him against Tyrell Fortune. So give him someone that's actually entertaining. And he could have another fun scrap. But I think if Brando and Curtis have a similar fight to Curtis and Hokett, I think Brando puts Curtis out fucking cold. Louis Sutherland won, as I predicted. He blobbed Tai Tuivasa to a decision. I don't know why people pick Ty. Louis is not terrible. He's just fat. He has devastating leg kicks. And he has some grappling, apparently. Book him against Marcin Tybura. in wherever in Czechnia. Uh, why not? I mean, Marcin Tybur is on a losing streak. Louis Sutherland called him out. Louis Sutherland is a fresh face in the division. Why not book this fight? I mean, again, call outs in heavyweight. If you call someone out, you usually get the fight. So why not make it? Cam Rouston called out Marvin Vettori. This is a similar reason to what I just said. Rouston called out Marvin Vettori. Marvin Vettori is no longer ranked. He's on a massive losing streak. You don't want to give him any favors. They're both Italian. Easily marketable. The call out was really good. I think Marvin's fighting someone coming up, but win or lose, I think Marvin's going to be looking to get back in the ranking. Getting back in the rankings. I think Rouston is on the verge of being ranked. Winner of this gets ranked. Junior Taffa knocked out Kevin Christian as everyone thought he would. You don't give him any favors. You give him a hard fight. He has disrespected the UFC for too long trying to fight at heavyweight. Give him Iwan Baranovsky. This will end in a KO no matter what. Interesting fight because Junior Taffa has never been flatlined, I believe. He is very durable. He's, Hawaiian or Samoan. Good striker. Iwan Baranovsky has finished every opponent in the first round within the first 2 minutes, I think. Interesting fight. I think Baranovsky knocks out Junior Taffa, but why not? They're both unranked. Baranovsky's on verge of being ranked. So Jacob Malkoun should be taken in the back and shot like Old Yeller for what that man did to GM3. But, what can you do? It was a boring fight. He arguably lost to GM3. But give him someone that will actually put up a fight, will make it competitive. Give him Tresean Gore. I would actually favor Tresean Gore in this fight. Tresean Gore just fraud checked. What's his name? Azamat Bakoyev. Jacob Malkoun doesn't deserve a step up in competition. He deserves to fight on the same level. Tresean Gore deserves a better opponent because of what he did to Azamat Bakoyev. Make this fight happen in a couple months. Colby Thickness robbed Vince Morales. And I'm not doing him any favors, because he stole money out of my pocket. I don't think he won that fight. I don't think he's very good. I think he's an incredibly good jiu-jitsu fighter, but I don't think on the feet he can hang with 90% of the roster. Give him Su Yang Wu, I think that's his name. So give him Young Yu. Give him Young, who's just lost to Elijah Smith. I think this would be interesting. I think Young has good jiu-jitsu. He's a really good striker, very technical. I think he could piece the shit out of Colby on the feet. And the winner of this will get an actual step up in competition, because Young is coming off of a loss. Colby was coming off of a robbery. Book these two. It would be a fun fight. Wes Schultz actually won a fight. Terrible fight against Ben Johnson. He looked terrible. Ben Johnson looked terrible. I'll get to Ben Johnson later, that little fucker. Book him against GM3. As soon as GM3 lost, I immediately booked this fight. Wes Schultz, phenomenal jiu-jitsu. GM3, phenomenal jiu-jitsu. Neither of them can strike to save their lives. I would actually lean GM3 in the striking. Just book this fight. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? You save GM3 some brain damage. Neither of them are going to get knocked out. It's going to be a submission fight. It's going to be a jiu-jitsu fight. I would favor Wes Schultz in it because I think he's just more creative on the ground. I really want to see this fight. If Wes Schultz... it's either that or cut Wes Schultz, because he's terrible. He's terrible on the feet. It's fucking horrendous to look at. And GM3 is 503 years old. He's going to be around for maybe 2 more fights. Give him a fight that he could win. So book this fight. Jonathan Mitchclaff. He is not as good as people think he is. I thought he was going to be a world beater. He looked shit in his last 2 fights. He looked shit in this fight. but he was getting pieced up by Oban Elliott on the feet. He called out, I think, Neil Magny. I would be concerned for him against Neil Magny. I say give him Randy Brown, who recently lost to Kevin Holland. I think this would be a great fight to see if both of them are terrible. Randy Brown is a really fast, powerful striker on the feet. He struggles against jiu-jitsu fighters. Jonathan Mitchcraft loves to strike, has nasty body kicks. Both of them have really good kicks. This would be a fun stand-up fight. They're around the same unranked level. Like, they're both just, like, hovering on the outside of the rankings. Randy Brown could have been ranked after that Kevin Holland fight, but he obviously lost a decision. I think book this fight, and winner of this could get Neil Magny or a step up in competition, like number 15 or 14. Cody Steele fucking took out Dom Van Mar, one of my favorite fighters. He looked good. He's a good wrestler. He has power in his hands. Give him the virgin Chase Hooper. See what happens. I mean, Chase Hooper, I think he's on the verge of getting cut from the UFC. He just looked terrible in every fight. He's so fucking weak. He's so brittle. He gets knocked out by everyone. He got knocked out by Lance Gibson Jr. I mean, I don't know what else to say besides give him someone that's going to knock him out cold. JDM. Again, this was made 2 weeks ago. JDM versus Sean Brady. You don't give JDM any rewards. He has to fight down in the division, obviously. He has to fight a wrestler. He fought an elite wrestler and he fought an elite striker. Got fucking destroyed by both of them. You give him someone that's not a threat on the feet. You give him someone that's going to want to wrestle him. That isn't Islam. Give him... Let's see if he actually has really good defensive wrestling. Or if that was all a lie and he was just going against shit wrestlers. JDM's going to need a couple... he's going to need a while off. He'll probably come back in November. Sean Brady isn't the most active fighter. You could book this in... in London? Yeah. Why not book it in London? Or Australia in October. Whatever. Whenever they go to Australia next, you can book this fight. Or whenever they go to London, you can book this fight. I think this is the most logical matchup. Beneil Dariush... I had him retiring, but then I saw a video talking about how he should go against a guy that he can win. Brian Ortega's obviously moving up in the division. He's moving up into lightweight. They're going to give him a ranked fight. Give him Beneil Dariush. Neither of them are going to get knocked out on the feet. Both of them are very shallow strikers. They're not very talented on the feet. This is going to be a jiu-jitsu fight. Winnable for very, very much both of them. You don't give him Beneil another fucking sacrificial lamb, bro. He just dies in every fight. Brian Ortega has him look like himself in his last 5 fights. He's moving up. Why not book this fight? Tim Elliott should fight someone unranked, and I think the closest person to being ranked, who isn't ranked in the flyweight division, is Joseph Morales. I'm just going to start running through these. I don't even know who that is. Oh my god, I forgot his name. Ollie Schmid. Ollie Schmid's an actual, pretty decent fighter, but he got destroyed by Manwar. Give him the Bogdan Grad test. Shamil got fucking he's been devastatingly knocked out in his last 2 fights. Give him Ryan Spann, who's I think number 15 or unranked in the heavyweight division. A winnable fight for him because Shamil can wrestle Spann. But I think Spann is the much more technical, much better striker, and he could just knock out Shamil like he did Market Buchecha. But also Spann doesn't fight very often, so it's going to be the timelines match up. Book him near the end of the year in December. Makes sense. Why not? Just rebook the Sean Shirai fight. If Tai Tuivasa doesn't get cut from the UFC, which I don't think he should either have to win a fight or he should get the record for the most consecutive losses. Just book this fight against Sean Shirai in Australia. Let's hope Tai Tuivasa can get a win. Robert Brechka should fight Mantas I don't know. I don't know his name. Montaz. I'm just going to call him Montaz. Robert looked terrible in that fight against against Rouston. Britchek looks terrible against Rouston. He looked pretty bad against Tavares, too. He's clearly not the prospect people think he is. Mantos had looked terrible in his last fight against... Who did he go against? Someone horrendous he went against, and he went to decision. Just book these two, and the loser of them should get no more fucking favors. Kevin Christian should go against Luke Fernandez. You want Luke Fernandez to get a... He's a pretty talented light heavyweight. He got knocked out by Bellato. I have faith in him that he's going to be something in one day. You want to get Kevin Christian out of the UFC. You want to get heavyweight Anshul Jabli out of the UFC. Give him a person that's going to submit him. Vince Morales should fight Cameron Simon. Another, just another random fucking dude that he'll lose to. No, I think Vince Morales is actually pretty talented. I think he'd beat Cameron Simon. Cameron Simon, I don't know what happened to him. I think they took him back old Yeller style and fucking took him out in that African gym, but he hasn't been around. His last fight was against Wellmaker, and then his last fight before that was Talbot. Give him someone that's not going to knock him out or violently chin him. Give him Vince Morales. Ben Johnson should go back to his TFC gym in Canada. Just start being the coach again, because that fight was horrible. Themba Gorimbo should fight Francisco Prado, and the loser should get cut. Both of them are on losing streaks. Prado's gonna just box up Gorimbo and win this one. Dom Marfan should fight Kyle Prepelec in Canada. I think Prepelec is decent. I mean, he's old, but he's decent. Dom Marfan needs to have another win. Winner of this probably stays. I mean, it kind of proves that Dom is a good fighter if he beats Prepelec. He's a talented striker. He's decent on the ground. Why not make the fight? I mean, I know this wasn't the best breakdown, but also this is 2 weeks old. I just want to get it out and be able to post it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.